If you enjoy true mysteries, please subscribe. The Bermuda Triangle, a survivor's story. What if I told you there is a man who not only survived its horrors but brought back a story so bizarre, it defies all explanation? This is the true chilling account of pilot Bruce Jernan and his encounter with something not of this world. It is one of the most credible and spine-tingling survivor stories from the Bermuda Triangle. His story isn't just a pilot's tall tale. It's a rare, documented case of someone surviving the Triangle's wrath. His account has been widely studied and yet remains unexplained. Bruce Jernan was an experienced pilot. He'd flown this route countless times. But on December 4, 1970, this routine trip from Andros Island to Palm Beach, Florida, would become etched into history. It was a great day to fly, clear skies, no wind, perfect conditions. But shortly after takeoff, he spotted something strange. A rapidly forming cloud, unlike anything he had ever seen. It wasn't just odd, he said to reporters. It felt alive. The cloud expanded. It swirled into a tunnel shape, stretching across the horizon. He described it as a cylindrical void, unlike any weather phenomenon he'd ever seen. It was as if it was pulling them in. With no time to react, he flew into it, hoping it was just a freak weather anomaly. But as he entered the tunnel, he instantly realized that he was in serious trouble, and now entering into the unknown. Inside the tunnel, the plane's instruments went haywire. His compass spun wildly. The radio screamed. A strange glowing fog soon enveloped the plane, crackling with static electricity. He later called it electronic fog, a mist that seemed to electrify every part of his plane and his body. Then everything seemed to go silent. There was no sound at all. Not of the engine or the wind or his own voice escaped the silence. After just a few minutes, they emerged out of the tunnel, and sound became normal again. Looking at their map, he realized they'd apparently traveled over 100 miles in mere seconds. So in a state of confusion, he radioed to air traffic control for help to pinpoint his position. Ground radar confirmed his sudden reappearance. He had vanished off radar and reappeared minutes later 100 miles away. His flight time was impossibly short. He had arrived in Miami in just 34 minutes, yet the trip should have taken over 75. Air traffic control confirmed that somehow he was 45 minutes ahead of schedule, and yet this was impossible. In an interview about the incident, he later said, "I don't expect people to believe me, but I know what I saw. That fog, it wasn't natural. It wasn't of this world." Jernan's flight that day couldn't just be dismissed as a tall tale. Scientists, pilots, and skeptics alike still debate what happened even now. Some experts say it could have been caused by electromagnetic anomalies such as magnetized plasma clouds or electromagnetic fields that could have caused such distortions. Could this fog have been a manifestation of distorted energy? Some theorists suggest he accidentally crossed a space-time rift, like a rip in the fabric of time, a literal wrinkle in time itself. Others suspect a more military motive, as declassified documents reveal strange tests in that area. Was this a secret test gone wrong? Some theorists point to extraterrestrial involvement, possibly a wormhole or interdimensional portal. We still don't have an answer to these questions. Bruce Jernan's flight remains one of the most credible and terrifying encounters in the Bermuda Triangle to this day. With eyewitness accounts, officially documented radar data, flight logs, and radio calls on record, it is hard to dismiss. If this happened today, we'd call it a glitch in the Matrix. But in 1970, they just called it crazy. Few people live to tell of their experiences. Those who do report similar time slips, electronic malfunctions, and strange clouds. Is this proof that something far stranger lurks out there? Was this a natural anomaly? Or was something far more sinister happening? Bruce Jernan's encounter remains one of the most compelling and terrifying Bermuda Triangle cases ever recorded. So next time you hear about a vanished ship or plane, remember, some who enter the Triangle don't just disappear. They enter the unimaginable. What do you think happened? Let me know in the comments. If you want more real-life true mysteries, please subscribe. Because sometimes, the truth can be stranger than fiction.